Hi, today I'm going to show you how to make cornbread using cornmeal mix. I have a recipe that you can use just cornmeal and flour and different things that you add to it. And I also have another cornbread recipe that is a sweet version. And if you'd like to see either one of those, just let me know. But today I'm doing the cornmeal mix recipe, which is the easiest one because it's a lot less ingredients and it's just easier. It's going to do an 8-inch skillet. I recommend a cast iron skillet because cornbread tastes better in a cast iron skillet. So this is my 8-inch skillet with a teaspoon of lard in it. It calls for like Crisco or vegetable shortening, but I use lard. Preheat your oven to 450, and mine is already on. And put this in the oven now. Alright, the next thing is you're going to have your cornmeal mix. This is 2 cups. And this is a 1/4 cup of olive oil because we use olive oil. It calls for a vegetable oil, but I use olive oil. You can use whatever kind of oil you want. So a 1/4 cup of that. And then 1 1/2 cups of buttermilk. And if you do not have buttermilk, you can make your own. I'm not exactly sure if it's a tablespoon or teaspoon, but I want to say it's a teaspoon of vinegar, white distilled vinegar, or I guess you could use apple cider, to a cup of milk, regular milk. But anyway, I can't remember exactly. I'm going to get my 1/2 cup. This is what makes it delicious. Let that get in there a little bit more. I'm going to stick this back in the refrigerator because I'm really worried about stuff. Cold stuff needs to stay cold. Alright, and it calls for 1 egg, 1 large egg. I have quail eggs, so I'm using 4 tiny eggs. But anyway, you're supposed to whisk them up a little bit, but I don't ever do that really, but I do try to break the yolk a little bit. But anyway, just bust them up a little tiny bit. And put that in there. Because, like I said, I'm using quail eggs because that's what I've got. Stick this out of my way. And you just mix it up. You could do this in the mixer, but I mean, it's so easy to do. What's the point? You mix it thoroughly. And then I'll show you what you do next. Just make sure you have everything mixed up. It already smells good, but that's because it's the buttermilk. Buttermilk just makes bread smell good. Alright, that quick, that easy. Mix it up. My pan should be getting a little bit warm. So let's see. It's a little warm. It may not be as hot as I'd like for it to be. I should have probably put it in a little bit sooner. But you let that lard just coat the pan everywhere. And then you put your cornbread in the pan. Usually if the pan is hot enough, it will be sizzling right now. But I didn't let it get quite hot enough, but that's okay. It's still going to be delicious. Alright, you get all your goodies out of the bowl. And yes, I use my fingers, y'all know that. And you spread it around in there. Alright. You put it back in your oven at 450 for 20 to 25 minutes. It's just according to how your oven cooks. You stick it back in there. You let it cook up. And I'll bring you back whenever it's done. Okay, we're ready to take the cornbread out of the pan. Oh, hot. And my oven doesn't take as long as some. Mine was only about 20 minutes maybe. But anyway, yeah, cornbread. And it's easy to do. It's so easy and it tastes delicious. I am going to let it cool off. And I'm going to cut a little piece and show you what it looks like on the inside. But I'm going to wait until we start to eat before I do that, because it needs to cool a little bit, plus the other food needs to finish up cooking. So I'll show you that in a minute. Okay, now I'm going to turn my cornbread out on a plate. So the way I do that is I just put the plate on there, grab it, and flip it, and hope that it comes out. Ta-da! Oh, wait. Oh, it's still smoking. Oh, it smells so good. Alright, I'm going to show you what it looks like. I didn't grab another little plate, but I'll grab one that's been around for about, I don't know, 18, 19 years since my son was little. Anyway, I'm going to cut it. I'm going to cut it this way. There. Oh, it's falling apart because I didn't pick it up right. That's what it looks like once it's done. It tastes delicious. Gotta eat it all up. But anyway, easy cornbread without a box. And you could add sugar to it and make it sweet. And like I said, if you guys want the recipe that you use cornmeal and flour and things, let me know. If you guys want the sweet version, let me know, because I have both of those too. Sometimes I cook those. But if you want an easy, fast recipe for making cornbread, here it is. So that's all I have for today. If you like what you see, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't and you want to, you can subscribe. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. And remember, don't take any wooden nickels, and be sweet.